The last thing I want to say about this particular example is, if you were to give this signature and this doc string and these doc tests to your generative AI and you pressed enter here, you might find that it doesn't use pattern 2 at all. When I tried this experiment, here's what I got. I got something that looks quite different. It's got a for in it, but this is not a for loop. This syntax is something called list comprehension, and we will see how to understand it. Here, let's take a look at just this simple example. We can see that what we are returning is a list. The way to read this is, this list contains I. And where does I come from? Well, I comes from scanning through or iterating through data. But only those values of I if is prime of I is true. This can be a little bit tricky to read, but it might remind you of some syntax that you have actually seen, perhaps in school. Do you remember seeing syntax like this called the set builder notation in your mathematics class, where we said, for example, all the i's in data, colon, which is often read as such that, so I in data such that is prime of I. If you are familiar with this kind of notation, you will see similarities between what we have over here, I in data, and that's similar to here, and whatever follows the if condition is whatever follows the colon or the such that in our set builder notation. So we will examine list comprehension in a little bit more detail in our next lecture. For now, you can choose to write your code using the familiar for loops. But keep in mind that other people and your AI might write code with list comprehension, so at some point you should learn to understand it. Keep in mind that it's similar to something that you have probably already seen, and once you get used to it, I promise you it's quite readable.